Okay, Michael, so this is your image over here. We'll get back to that in a moment. But I want you to know that you're speaking to my class, which is called From Beginning Photographer to Exhibiting Artist. They are in their, this is your third week? The third week of a 12-week series. In week number 11, they have a show here.
Fantastic. And you invite me.
Of course. And this is your work over here. Tell us about it.
Well, actually, I've worked in commercial photography for 38 years, mainly in fashion. But I've always had a passion for fine art photography. And the camera that I used to shoot this particular image, I bought in 1972. I bought 6 of them. I went to a fine art photography college in Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, and I've always been fascinated by the quality of work that you get from I don't want to call it a secondary type of camera or a lower level camera, but I just always liked the plastic lens and the surrealistic look that you get from it. So this image was actually taken in 2009, shot with film, scanned on a scanner and digitized, and then output onto a IC print. But it's really what I call more old school. I mean, I do very little manipulation. I really believe that the photograph happens in the camera. There's no cropping. It's what I saw. It's what I pre-visualized. And I just like the unrealistic qualities that you get, you know, from these plastic types of devices. It's a creative release for me. You know, working in fashion and working in commercial photography, it's just not as satisfying as going out and doing creative work on your own. And you know, when I shoot for myself, I shoot for personal creativity, personal satisfaction. I don't shoot for anyone else's satisfaction. It's always kind of embarrassing to show your work and not knowing how people accept it or don't accept it. So that's pretty much it. So I do a lot. This is probably one of maybe 500 images that I've shot over the years.
All on the Diana?
All with the Diana, yeah.
Do you recall how much you paid for that when it was new?
I paid $1. And I bought 6 of them.
Okay, and do you know how much they cost now?
I have no idea.
It's about $1.
So, anybody have any questions? You know, it's just, you know, when I walk around, I kind of use the Ansel Adams. I mean, even though Ansel Adams is more of a Norman Rockwell photography in my eyes, but I still use a lot of his concepts, and pre-visualization is a good one. I don't walk around and look through the lens. I don't take 1,000 photographs. I walk around and see a composition, you know, in my eye, and then I know how the camera's going to relate to that composition. You know, where I'm going to crop it, and how it's going to, you know, how it's going to come out. And I don't know what calls me to shoot a photograph, but it's just I walk around and just test. It's a creative process that I really don't put a lot of thought into. It's more something that's just it's an instantaneous. That's it. And I shoot it. And I don't shoot a lot of versions. You know, a lot of people may shoot a low, a high, a close up, and a back. I think I took one photograph of this particular shot. But I didn't shoot a lot of film. So and I do that even with my own work where I don't use plastic cameras. And I still shoot a lot of work 4x5 and 8x10. And I've invested in high-end digital cameras. You know, but it's more about seeing the image not through the lens, but through my own eyes, and then preconceiving what the image is going to look like. Anybody else have any questions?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Michael.
It's exciting. I remember very distinctly when I was in your same shoes a number of years ago. So it's exciting. And you know what? Even if you don't make a living in photography, photography is a great passion. I don't like the word hobby. Photography is a great passion that you can take with you for your entire life, and it will give you a creative outlet and a creative release that you can use forever. And even if you work as a banker, someone in business, you know, sales, whatever. So it's something to really cherish.